What's going on, everybody? I'm Christian Rapoza with WVVA here at the Walmart in Princeton for the 19th year of our local Marine Corps, setting up with WVVA for the Toys for Tots campaign. The giving continues in Mercer County. Santa's usually known to fall down the chimney on Christmas Eve, but he may be arriving a bit early to help some of the area's most vulnerable. On Friday, the Sheriff's Department's tax office held a holiday party for state conservators. Just how great is this? It included a Christmas dinner and gifts donated by the community. It's all made possible through use of the office's giving tree, where people were welcome to donate what they can to give these conservators the Christmas they deserve. Leaving a legacy is defined as the act of making an impact through your actions. The Graham football seniors already have one state title and a 15-0 season under their belt. Sunday in Salem, they had the chance to repeat that same feat and end it all on a high note. Have you ever seen the commercials where you see kids that are in need, families that are in need, and you think to yourself, well, how can I help them? Well, now's your time to do it. And while it may be tempting, do not shoot at the drones. It is against the law. If you see something suspicious, reach out to the Virginia Infusion Center and police. First-year coaches like Virginia Tech's Megan Duffy can bring some question marks, but for the Hokies women's basketball team, it's been less about examination and more about exclamation points to start the season. John, I think this is going to be a great matchup, but you mentioned the history that the Oak Hill Red Devils have been able to accomplish so far this season, so let's talk about it. It's the first time the Red Devils have secured 10 wins in a season since 1950. Think about that for a second. The first time they've had double digits in the win column since before Ralph Snyder invented the first credit cards called the Diners. But that's not even it. Last week against Lewis County in this very snow at home, Oak Hill was able to get their first playoff win since 2001 that came weeks before I was even born. But in order to keep their historic season alive tonight, they'll have to play a great Herbert Hoover team, who, like you said, is undefeated, comes in at an even 11-0 season so far to date. The winner of tonight's game will move on to the semifinals to play the winner of Princeton North Marion that happens tomorrow. And for more on tomorrow's games, I'll send things right back over to you, John. Back in the Mountain State, major improvements are headed toward Monroe County schools. How does more than $4 million in grant funding sound? A matchup 43 years in the making. Dodgers-Yankees in the Fall Classic. This is how it's supposed to be. The best two teams in the league facing off for the title. Game one was an instant classic, going back and forth, each team trading blow for blow. It even had some history sprinkled in it as well.
Cortez delivers. Freeman hits the ball to right field. She is gone! Gibby, meet Freddie. Game one of the World Series.
In 1988, Kirk Gibson hit a walk-off homer in Game 1 of the World Series for the Dodgers, but it wasn't a grand slam like this one that ends up being the first in 696 Fall Classic games. However, it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows this postseason for Freddie Freeman. He's been dealing with an injury all throughout the playoffs. Although he was the one to hit it, Freeman gave all the credit to his father, who had a front row seat to see his son make history.
He's been throwing me batting practice since I could remember. My swing is because of him. My approach is because of him. I am who I am because of him. And, you know, it was kind of spur of the moment. I saw him hugging a lot of people back there. So all the batting practice, all the relentless hours we spent together on a baseball field, we still do it in the off season together. He still throws me batting practice.